Hello and welcome to another episode of Poolzcast. Today we have Ildar from Argy Bargy project. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
No problem. And could you maybe introduce yourself a bit and the role you play in the company?
Yeah. And also, I would love to introduce additionally our team, okay? So my name is Ildar. Nice to meet you all. I'm a head of Chief Technical Officer in Argy Bargy project. I have in my background personally worked with Rainbow Six Siege. I worked with tiny build games with mostly all of their titles. And basically, I have experience in gaming for more than 7 years already. But in IT, in common, I have 12 years of experience. Started a bit earlier, but then moved to game development. Basically, our team background is almost the same. We moved from projects to projects together. We are very solid and we know what we want to do and what we are doing right now. Basically, our team worked on NASCAR mostly and NASCAR Heat games. Some of our team 3D artists worked on Diablo games, but mostly we are from Skyforge, from Rainbow Six Siege, and from Tiny Build games. So this is a little bit about the background, and our Web3 team has a lot of experience in Solana, of course, and they know what they're doing. They worked on different exchanges before, and they joined us a bit recently, but they know what they're doing. We love how they work with us because it's very important when game development team has common language with the Web3 team.
Amazing. Now, tell us a bit about the project itself. What is sort of a unique selling point and what's different from other projects in the same narrative?
Yeah. So basically, the most important part, how we position our project is that we are position our project as an ecosystem. Of course, it's not only the game. And we position our project as a social first project. That's one of our selling point is because we know we have a solid go-to marketing strategy. We know that our main people that will play and that will use our ecosystem are community, and we are community driven company, and our project is community driven. That's why we always working with our community. We ask them if they like, for example, this feature. If they don't like or stuff like this, we test all the features that we have in our ecosystem, and in the nearest upcoming launches and upcoming tests of our game and ecosystem, we will gather all the feedbacks. It's very important for us. So the most important, one of the most important is that we are community driven and we are bringing the community in our project and we are growing the community together. We are just like building the family together. And one more important thing is that we are building the game and ecosystem, and for not only for Web3 users, but also for Web2 users. We are breaking the wall between two communities. It's very important for us because there are a lot of people that are in Web2 community that wants and to be in Web3, but they are afraid. They think that Web3 is something bad. But we are with our project, with how we are showing it, we tell them that Web3 is very cozy and very nice community. It's not so huge as Web2 community, but what we have in plans with our game first is that we plan to combine Web2 and Web3.
Got it. Now,
Okay.
I guess do you feel that there's any competitor to your project in the Web3 and how would you differentiate that?
It's very good questions. The most important thing is that we don't call is from since we have a lot of experience in game development and in Web3, we don't call them competitors, but we like in the Hollywood star movies from AAA movies or something like this. We are fighting for the time and for the people that will use our tools and our ecosystem and game, and how we will tell people that are using another, let's say, apps or games from our, as we call them, from competitors. So how we will attract them. Together here, we are building, of course, free to play, absolutely free to play game, and there is nothing need to do just to jump in the game. And the most important on how we will compete with them is that we will mix Web2 community together. So one of our strength point is that thanks to Web2 community, we plan to grow and to sustain not only our project, but and also the game and the games inside our game meta games. So the most important part, how we will compete with them, is the Web2 community. And of course, I will tell a lot, I can speak a lot about the economic and about the security and so on. It's very important. Those things are very important. But the most important thing is that our ecosystem should be used by people. It should be very adaptable and very useful for all the people. And of course, one more important thing is that we are fighting for the that people should be healthy enough. That's why we are building, as I mentioned before, as social first, is that we are building the additional in-game mechanics that will help people to be healthy enough with augmented reality like Pokemon World game and additional metagame mechanics.
Amazing. Now, could you
Thank
talk a little bit about, if you want, the extended team and partners and backers, please?
I can't tell a lot about this thing. It's more for Andrew. I can tell you that a bit about our team. I mean, that are in the background. I mean, all the co-founders, of course. So Andrew first. He is the father of the Argy Bargy. He has a lot of experience in economic field before, and he launched. He has a different also gaming projects for Web3, or it's the first project for him, but he know truly in terms of the business what he's doing, because he's first of all he's the businessman. And also we have the marketing team that had experience in launching additional marketing campaigns. So for example, they work with Reuters, of course, and they had been working with different projects and has experience in marketing as user, first of all, user acquisition. Of course, they know um, how to gather the community, how to hold them, and how to grow the community first. So they can also community, they're working with community a lot. It's a bit let's say strange thing to me, because I don't understand from the point of developer how it works, but it's like a secret sauce from them. So I think that talking about the backers, I can tell a lot. I know that what I know that and what I want to say that the team already closed different rounds of investments, and right now we have and money and intentions for marketing and for game, of course, for game development. So basically, token for us, listing for us is one of the step in the marketing pool. Of course, is in the marketing, because as many people will use our token, the more community will grow. And also, I mentioned the Web2. When once we will launch the game, as I said, the game will be free to play. But once we will launch the game itself will be accessible for Web2 people, and we have tools that will easily, in 2 steps, convert them Web3 by additionally using tokens in our game, and then of course selling them from different points. I hope I answered your question.
No, thank you. Could you tell a little bit about the upcoming plans and your roadmap as well, please?
So uh, I will divide roadmap development and business. Now, first, I will tell development. And the development, we are already polishing the game. And in the nearest 1 and 2 months, we plan to launch the closed beta for our community. And this closed beta will be the player versus environment gaming. And also we will test the web-free part because it will be only for web-free users. Um, of course, people can play without creating wallet and so on. So in the nearest 2 months, we plan to launch the closed beta test and to test with our community to gather the feedback and then to work out those feedbacks. In terms of the business, we are right now, of course, as I said, we are going on listing and launching the listing. And then we plan to concentrate mostly on let's say, attract more to create the bigger community. That's what we're working right now. I mean, the business part is working right now on attracting more people in our project, and it's very important. And one of two of the major things how they doing it. First, of course, via our ecosystem, and the second one via just uh, community talking, via the additional tools and so on. So these are two major things. But the most important thing is that the whole team right now concentrating on bringing the ecosystem because it's one of our the most important thing, I think.
Got it. Thank you. Now, talking about the token utility, can you explain a little bit about the utility of the token and also how does it lead to generation of revenue for you as a business?
Mhm. Yeah. First of all, the token can be spent inside our game in different gaming mechanics. Let's say, for example, you can buy, if you want, you can buy the rare thing in our game. We have different rewards for players as a tokens, of course, and we have different, let's say, in-game mechanics that are tightly connected to the token. Also, how will it grow our, let's say, business? It's very important. Is that we we understand that it's a business. We should think about that the business should grow, and only then the token will grow, and the community, of course, the crypto community will be happy. uh, of course, we have in-apps, in different in-apps, different consumables that we are selling in our game. We have the renting system. For example, you have the very rare champion, and you can rent it to me for the price you set it. And we, an ecosystem, we take a very little of the commission, very small commission. So this economic systems will allow you, of course, to earn tokens, and together it will allow us to earn the money to sustain the business, to make it bigger, and to bring new features to our ecosystem. So there are different things, and mostly they are connected to all our meta games. First, of course, is the Match3 RPG, AR game like the Pokemon Go game, and of course the easy life we call it. It's like the earn as you step lifestyle. As far as you move, you charge your hero, and you can fight against other people. So this is.
Amazing. Now, can you tell us a bit if you have any community-related plans or community-related activities and campaigns where there could be some potential rewards for the users, pre-TGE and after TGE?
Yeah, we have different PTG and after TG rewards, but it's better to watch the. I can tell a lot about it, but it's all the information is available in tokenomics. But what rewards for our community we have also explained in our, of course, tokenomic. But what important is that we have different levels, of course, referral systems. We have the different access levels to our project. For example, if you are joining early in our project and you're buying token, for example, on listing right now, you gather, of course, an additional TGE and so on, and other benefits. But I will tell about the game. You get the additional missions and additional access to our game that no one will have ever. So it means that only you, as let's say the contributor to our project, will have the early access and will have the special access. First of all, early access, you will have the access earlier than anyone, so you will be able to do everything in our game earlier than anyone. And on the other part is that for the whole life, you will have the access to all the gaming events and special gaming events only for you. So it will mean that you will be able to earn additional tokens, and you will be able to, for example, rent something without commission, without any commission fees, and so on. So there will be many different rewards for all the gaming mechanics that we have already in our economic system. It's everything is tightly connected to our token economic and in-game economic, of course. It's very important because we understand how inflation works, how everything works. We understand it very well. And what we want to achieve by it is that we want to say to all the people that are contributing early to tell them thank you, we love you, and by all these features we give you what we can right now. And once we will have additional benefits, for example, battle passes, elite battle passes, and so on, you will get it for free.
Amazing. Now, as you know, the IDO is going to be on 25th of September on Pools. Do you have any information about the listing that you want to share with the community or any alpha that you want to disclose?
Yeah, I don't have actually any, let's say, I will share everything I know by myself as a developer because as a chief technical officer. Why? Because it's very important. This it's, let's say, the IT project, and it's very important to understand that this project is based on the product. It's product driven. Without any product, there will be nothing to show, nothing to sell, and so on. We are bringing the game, and together we are understand that there are huge of the community that are playing in, of course, in Telegram mini apps. We are bringing together right now additional Telegram mini app. We are releasing it, but only that it will be tightly connected to our ecosystem. It will be part of our ecosystem. Additionally, we have features inside our game that is that are only dedicated to the early contributors, let's say people who joined listing. It's very important because no one else will have opportunity to join those events, and those in-game and ecosystem events can give you opportunity to earn, to sell, to rent everything almost, let's say, for very for almost for free fees, no fees. And of course, there will be additional rewards that are connected to all the early contributors. So I think that the most important alpha right now is that we are not finishing. I mean that by this project is long term, and for 3, 5, 7 years we have roadmap. And I will underline that it's the ecosystem when we'll add more project inside it. We'll add more tools for crypto people. And also what is the most important thing is that we will grow our community together with Web2 people.
Perfect. So thank you very much. This concludes the first part of the AMA, the Q&A. Just want to give you a couple of minutes if you want to share anything with the Pools community. Over to you if you would like to share anything.
Yeah, I would love to share it. First of all, thank you for joining us. I mean that for thank you for inviting us, and thank you. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to see you, and that it's very rare that people are making any AMAs on via Zoom, and I think that Zoom is one of the most interesting. It's one of the most interesting AMAs in my life, and I'm really glad it. Thank you. Also, talking about the community, we just want to share that we love all the people and we are listening to it. Of course, I didn't mention about the culturalization of project, localization of project for any languages, for any cultures. We understand it, and of course, it will be in our project. And basically, we are creating the Argy Bargy ecosystem for the community first, and will be helpful for everyone once the project will be available to test. Will be very happy if you will test it together with us. We'll give you all the feedbacks. We'll listen to any feedback, and we will implement the most feedbacks inside our game. And we are waiting you for in the listing. We'll be happy to be it. And thank you all for listening us, and thank you all for being here.
Thanks a lot, mate. Thanks for your time.